Welcome to Disney Cruisers. I'm Ashley. In this video, I'm going to tell you all the things that you can do right away when you board the ship, because guess what? When you get on the ship, no one tells you what to do. You could just be standing there in the atrium for hours on end if you wanted to. No one would care. You would just be standing there. By the end of this video, you will have 6 things that you could go do when you board the ship. First things first, I want to know in the comments below, what level of Castaway Club are you? Are you a Platinum member, over 10 cruises? Are you a Gold member who's cruised Disney between 6 and 10 times? Are you a Silver Castaway Club member who's cruised Disney 1 to 5 times? Or are you a complete newbie who is so excited to go on your first Disney cruise? Write it down in the comments below so I know who we're talking to. When you get on the ship, guess what? Your vacation starts. Like, everything on the ship is open. You can't shop because the gift shops are not open when you're in port, and you can't go to your room. Your room is not open until 1:30. If it's after 1:30, then you can go to your room if you want. If you get on before 1:30, you can do whatever you want. That's why it's good to get an early port arrival time, because a lot of people don't realize, they're like, well, the ship leaves at like 4 o'clock, so I don't have to be on until 3. I can take my time getting there, do whatever. No, you're wasting a whole day of your vacation. So get there early. There's no point not to get there early. When you first enter the ship, you walk into the atrium. Sometimes you can hear a cast member from far away directing people to go either to Cabanas or the main dining room. Lunch is being served. You can go to lunch at Cabanas, which is a buffet, or you can go to one of the main dining rooms that is open. Only one will be open, and it'll be listed in your navigator where you can go eat. The cast member that you hear far away telling people where to go, they're usually directing you to the place that's the least busy at the moment. I prefer to go to Cabanas. I think that the selection is far better, and it's very do what you want. You're on vacation, come and go as you please. They have great seats by the window, by the water. You can stay inside, you can take your food outside, by the pool deck. But lots of people like going to the main dining room. If you like the idea of having someone bring you your drinks, it might be better. If you have tons of little kids and you don't want to keep getting up and going to the buffet, that might be a better option for you. Do remember that you will be having your carry-on with you the entire time. So if you go to the main dining room, a lot of times they'll let you keep your suitcases or your carry-ons outside of the restaurant, so you don't have to deal with them. If you go to Cabanas, you'll be taking your carry-on through the buffet with you, so you might want to either get a table first or pack accordingly if you don't want to be lugging around 5 million pounds of luggage. First thing, stand around in the atrium like some people for a long time, just standing there doing this. Second thing, you can go eat food, go eat your lunch. Third thing, you can pack or wear your swimsuits and you can go to the pool. It's open. A lot of people don't do this, so it's a great time to ride the slides because the wait is minimal. The fourth thing that you could go do is you can go participate in the Midship Detective Agency if you're on the Dream class ships, the Dream or the Fantasy. There's 2 kind of starting portal computer things that you can go to. One is on deck 5 up in the atrium, and one is on deck 2 outside of Enchanted Garden. So that could probably take like an hour, hour and a half of your time, but you're actually going around the ship and you're trying to crack a case of a mystery that you chose when you started the game. The fifth thing that you can go do is you can look in your navigator and see what times in a certain main dining room they have the availability to go speak to somebody about food. So if you wanted to get a request in to change your dining time, or maybe you requested online and you were seeing like what happened with that, you can go talk to them there. If you have any allergy concerns, you can go speak to them about that. And on the other side of the food, you can go to guest services and try and get a reservation for Palo or Remy if you were not able to do that on your online check-in. You need to make sure you pay attention to the navigator as to what times that happens, and if you really, really want something, be the first in line, because things fill up and they go really, really quickly, especially if the ship is full. So if you want the opportunity, get there and be the person who gets what they want. And the 6th thing that you can go do when you get on is to head to guest services, try and pick up, see if they have any available slots for the Frozen meet and greet tickets, for the Goofy's Sports Simulator on the Dream class ships, And then also the Princess Gathering. If you're not sure what the Princess Gathering is, I have linked my Princess Gathering video down below in the description. You can check that out. But a lot of people get these online, they try online, and all of these are taken, booked up in advance, but they reserve a few slots available for those who do not do online check-in. You have to go to guest services, see if there's availability, and pick them up. So that's something else that you can do. So as you can see, there are a ton of things to do on the ship. It is open. Everything is open except shopping. And your room's open at 1:30. And don't just sit in your room from 1:30 until the muster drill, like at 4 o'clock. Get out and do stuff. It's your vacation. Don't waste time. You're going to regret the fact that you wasted an afternoon when it's all over, because you're going to be like, why wasn't this longer? I love my crew. Thanks for stopping by to Disney Cruisers. If you've not subscribed to us yet, please make sure you do so you don't be the people in the atrium doing this because you didn't find out all the information that you could have before your cruise. And if you like Disney cruising, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!